So I've been getting a lot of questions on, well, this ain't as bad as people think. These are forgiven. Over time, I'm pretty sure these stretch out and they kind of fit you. You do have some maneuverability in these seats, but for every move that you make, you have to adjust the seat. You can't lean over this way. It just sucks you in, you know. But if you want race car, you're going to like these. You know, if you want to look cool, but you got a bad back, or you think you just want to have the most specced out one and you're going to regret it later, then I would just say don't get it. You know, it's not the end of the world. They're not as bad as people think they are. Getting in and out of the seat can be just a little bit annoying because these side bolsters, but once again, it's just all something that you sign up for. People don't buy these cars with the carbon bucket seats and expect to, you know, have extreme ease of use. It's like buying a Ferrari 488 Pista. It doesn't come with radio. But if you're buying a 48 Pista, who gives a damn about the radio? I'm messing with you guys, but the seats ain't the end of the world, yo. A lot of you guys complain, but the seats aren't that. The G82 M4 in this beautiful, like, overcast, I guess you call this day, so you guys can check out the paint because it's different colors and different types of the day, and I think today is no exception. It looks beautiful. It's more of a bluish hue to it, or tinge, whatever you guys want to call it. Perfect color. This is actually what I wanted the color to be, like, every day. It reminds me of my boy Basics Q50. Shout out to him. He has a YouTube channel and Instagram as well, basic_Q. He also started his automotive detailing thing, so I'll put all his pages and everything down below. You guys go shout him out and hit him up and encourage that man to vlog more. I owned this car for about 2 weeks and I've been doing the best job that I can at capturing content to help those of you who do not have a BMW M4 who might want to get into one, or for some of you guys who just want to see what this car is like. And I mean, you guys can live through me. I don't know, maybe one day you pick one up. Now, this video is not exactly the most positive video because it is the things that I do not like about my BMW M4 competition. We'll talk about the grille, not specifically how it looks. That has been covered a million times and it's a dead topic. Either you like it or you don't. But something that I hate about it, hopefully the wind doesn't kill this, lack of protection that it provides for the expensive components behind it, like condensers, radiators, oil coolers, and such. If you look up here, I do see you have some sort of protective plastic, but down here it's just completely exposed. I'm not exactly sure what part of the car that is, but you know, with this car being capable of the speeds and everything that it can be, all it takes is one rock to hit you right up in there and the car's out of commission. Now, a huge concern for many cars throughout the years was the front getting damaged. You can see right here I have a rock chip and one down there. Now, luckily, I haven't had many other rock chips. You guys could check out the paint really clearly. I've got lucky, to be 100% honest with you. It gives me extreme amounts of anxiety when you hear that, because for every one that I heard on the window hit the windshield, it's like a million of them that I probably didn't hear hitting the front. However, when a rock can go in here, it causes a lot more damage than just a nick in the paint. Also on these M cars, if you look underneath, the oil cooler sits right on the bottom. If a rock bounces up and hits it, the oil can spew out and you pretty much lost the motor in this thing. Now, second thing, since we're already outside of the car, is the remote start feature on this car. Not exactly that it's on this car, but how it works. Many cars you see that have keys, the remote start, oh, yeah, a little closer, it opens up too. Now, majority of cars with remote start, there's some sort of button on there that depicts remote start. I remember on my Nissan Altima I had one. This car is just a lock button, and I don't know about you guys, but I press the lock button a million times as I leave my car. I didn't realize the car had remote start on it until my sister left the car and I got out and just a quadruple check that the door was locked. I don't know why people do that, but we do. I pressed it and the car started up as I was walking away. I am still not used to it. Oh, this key is nice and weighted. I like this, but I'm still not used to it till this day. I kind of learned a little bit, but as I'm walking away, sometimes the car will start up because I inadvertently pressed this thing 3 times. It's just simply the lock button. There's no like picture on here that even tells you that it starts the car, but I mean, it just does. I'm pretty sure BMW did that just to keep the key the same. and I don't know, incorporate something in it. But all you gotta do is tap it 3 times, the car starts up. So now let's be honest, this car is not a car that you hate most of the things on there. I'm just being nitpicky about a lot of the stuff. There's one more thing that I wrote on my little board that I totally forgot about it. I'll include it in the end of this video. This car is a dope car, it's a beautiful car. I don't expect anyone to buy this car and regret it. I gotta take that thing off while I'm filming. But yeah, there are some things that you just might find that you hate about it, and these are some of the things that I find that I don't like about the car. All in all, it's a wonderful car. I'm happy with my purchase, and I probably would not sell the thing as soon as I thought I was. But now that we're in the car, let's talk about this tilt and telescope steering wheel. This car is like a $90,000 car effectively. You know, like my option spec'd out is obviously 82K, but I'm talking like out the door, you're pushing $90,000. And anything that costs as much and that has these seats, right, should come with electronic tilt and telescope. And not because it's a feature that, you know, I'm going to be lazy and not move the steering wheel manually, but with these seats, I found more times than not, you have to adjust it for every single driving position. Now, on regular seats, obviously you have to do that too, but these seats will become unbearable if you drive around normally in a track style seating position where you are like close to the wheel, up and down and things like that. And you'd have to adjust this as well. And when I'm chilling, I have a whole other setting, right? This is my dope boy look. This is my race cars look. Everything is seamless except for the steering wheel. I have to manually go up and down, in and out every single time. In the 5 Series and up, you get this like standard. This is an M4. It is special. It is not a regular 4 Series. It's totally different, even with the carbon fiber bucket seats. And I command a little bit of respect. Put some respect on the name of this M4. We got carbon in the back of this M4. We have carbon on the roof. You get what I'm saying? This thing has 503 horsepower from the S58, and I have a manual steering wheel. Crazy. Now next up, I could easily go to that side, but I just wanted to change scenery a little bit. This is the passenger seat, which has not been in the list of things that I hate, but I've noticed this seat gets a lot less usage than the driver's side, and it's becoming noticeable very fast. I think I just might want to get this detail and then protect it in any way I can, because you definitely can tell the use out of that seat. But what I wanted to bring up in this video was these seats. It's stuff dropping down in between here. So luckily this is a bit forgiving, but you drop something down here like you would normally and you just can't get it back. Now on the good side, it's harder to drop stuff. I say once it does, like you drop some keys or something, which I have, my phone was on top of here, and it falls down and it's almost impossible to get. One of the tricks that I have found that you can't get it, you can't go through here, you can't go through the top. You have to put the seat all the way back and voila, wait for it to come up and hope and pray you can get it from this angle. If not, you got to catch it from the front angle or go underneath the car. Once again, not a huge issue, but it is something that I hate. I know this video is titled 5 Things I Hate. However, there was a 6th thing. I had to find a 6th thing, but last but not least, that gear shifter right there. Now it looks beautiful, it feels awesome. Like I would not want anything other than that gear shift right there. Way better than the one on the G20, way better than the F30, way better than one on the Supra. BMW, thank you for doing it. It even lights up at night in the middle. I put that on, I guess, 10 things I love about this car, because I can tell you 2 times as many things that I love about this car than I can hate. But this gear shifter right here does not do the whole trickster thing where it goes back to center. I'll explain to you guys. On my G20 M3 40, all you have to do is press park, or any F-Series car or anything for that matter, even the Alfa Romeo that I reviewed. And, oh, actually, no, I don't think it happens on Alfa Romeo, but it will return to center from any single position. It's gimmicky. It doesn't really, you know, mean anything, but it's pretty dope. Thing's freaking fire, and it would make sense to be put in a $88,000-$90,000 BMW, but it's not. Now with that being said, none of these things are deal breakers at all. I still like this car better than any other car that I've ever driven or owned, and at the end of the day, you won't be disappointed. Mike from Slow Speed, peace out. what I forgot on the list. If you look, now these lights, despite what everybody say, they're not as bad as people think. They do look fairly aggressive. I wish BMW could have just at least put something there, at least put something for us to code. The car still looks freaking sexy as is, but Toyotas and Lexus, the Toyota Supra has like 4 or 3 of these things, and it lets you use every single one. I don't see why BMW couldn't do it. So now I have the bright lights on, and that just pretty much just makes this brighter. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, but still, nothing in here. There's no reason that BMW should not make that thing light up. It would look freaking dope. It would look freaking dope, honestly. Shout out to my boy Damien with his maglit S1K. Do some research down here. I can't even tell, this thing's freaking closed up, but I want to figure out if there is even a light in there. Because if there is, it seems like it'll be a quick coding thing, but from the looks of it, I don't know. I don't think there's anything in there. I gotta open that up and double check. I don't want to do it. It's a lot of work. You guys put in the comment section if you guys know if there's any way you can code that, or if I was just an idiot for not getting the laser lighting. But yeah, here we go. Follow me as I go around. Yeah, you messed me up. This is gonna be the bloopers. I gotta back up and go again. I gotta create another. There, I'm running out of neutral momentum. Good work is hard to find. Yeah, I ran out of neutral momentum. I'm trying to roll and talk at the same time. Follow me like this, like this. Come on, nigga, walk. I'm holding you and I'm bringing you. Let's go. There we go. Put it in neutral so I got my gangster roll.